I'm back. Okay, so other things that you need to know. All right, like I said, the blank books that you're going to get are 28 pages long, and you will need to have print and or pictures on 26 of those pages. So again, you know, if you open it up and you're looking at two pages, one on the left and one on the right, somewhere as you're looking at that, there needs to be text and a picture. So you can either go with text on one side, picture on another, or you can go with text and picture on both, or you can have text on both and picture on another. Okay. What else do I need to tell you? Oh yeah. Okay, so that extra 2 pages, one will be at the beginning and one will be at the end. The one at the beginning is the intro page, and you're going to have the title of the book on there as well. And then at the back, you'll have your written by page. So just say written by and your name. All right. So that'll save you 2 pages on that. Okay. You're going to type this thing out. So after you write it out, you're going to type it. And I want to see a written copy as well as a typed copy. And then when you submit it to me, the plan is that I will be back and then I'm going to go through that with you. So you will have your computer open and I will have my computer open. It'll be shared on Google Drive. And I'm just going to say like, all right, the next line, you're missing a comma. The one after that, you have the word to spelled wrong. It should be T-O-O and you have T-O. So we're just going to go through it to make sure that there are no errors on there. And when you type it up, make sure that you keep in mind like what pages it's going to be on. So I recommend when you do your writing of how it's going to go, whatever your story is, that you mark down what page it's going to go on. Page 1, page 2, page 3, whatever it's going to be on, mark that down so that when you type it up, you're going to leave plenty of space in between, because what you're going to do is you're going to cut out the text and then that will get rubber cemented into the book. You can use glue, but it tends to pucker and it looks a lot more sloppy. So we'll have rubber cement that we will use for that. Okay. So, yeah. So that way I can say like page 4, you're missing a comma. Page 18, you have a word spelled wrong, blah, blah, blah. So we'll just correct it right there. Like I'll call you up. You'll have your computer. I'll have mine. You'll make the corrections and then you can print it out and get started putting it into the blank book. Okay. All right. So you can't just write about anything that you want to. And so believe it or not, through the years, and you know, I've been teaching this class, I don't know, several times since I started teaching here 11 years ago. And I'm going to give you some things that are not acceptable to have in a children's book. And this is based on things that students have actually written. I'm not just making this stuff up. It's legit. Okay, so not acceptable. Swear words, not acceptable, including crap, suck, and pissed off. None of those are good. Also, don't use other words that little kids consider bad words, like idiot, stupid, dummy. All right? Nothing like that. It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna allow you to have it in your book. All right, other topics that are not okay. Death. Yes, people have actually written about death. No, this is a children's book. We're here to bring joy and happiness, not discouragement. No talk about death. Romantic relationships. Not even going to go there. 1st through 3rd graders? No. Firework experimentation. Yes, I actually had a student write about how his older brother took his younger brother to learn how to light off fireworks, and one of them had to go to the hospital. Hello? No, we did not give that to a student. That's not acceptable. Bullying. No. I guess there is a way that you could do that if, let's say, actually last semester somebody wrote, and they were writing about insects. It was a story about insects, and one of the insects was being bullied by a snail. And we got through the snail that was not acceptable. We did that through kindness. We encouraged the bullying victim. Observers like got involved, and the bullying was stopped, and the bully changed his evil ways. I guess that would be acceptable, but bullying in general, no. Alcoholism. Not acceptable for a children's book. Okay, you're getting the general idea here. War, no. Yeah, one time I had a kid who actually wrote Xerxes and the 10,000 Spartans. It was very gory. Not acceptable. All right, here are some actual children's book titles that I found online for, little golden books that didn't make the cut. So these are just a few, also unacceptable. You're different and that's bad. That's not acceptable. Take a walk down the railroad tracks. That's not very nice. Hammers, screwdrivers, and scissors. An I Can Do It book. Not good for kids. All right, kind of funny, but no. Curious George and the High Voltage Fence. Not acceptable. Okay, strangers have the best candy. No! It's just terrible. All right, let's see. Fun with abandoned refrigerators. All right, these are getting really obnoxious. I think you're getting the point, though. Okay, let's see. Nightmares. Be afraid. Very afraid. No! You can't do that. That's just naughty. We're not going to do that. The surprise at the bottom of the pool. All right. Is that about it? I think that might be it. Little hands, big toasters. No. Yeah. All right. So those are just some fun examples of things that are not acceptable to write about. Things that you could write about. Animals. You could do a nonfiction book that talks about animals, that gives facts about different types of animals. Remember, keep it simple, though. Friendship, that's always nice. Ocean life, what goes on under the water? Sports, all different arrays of sports to choose from there, which would be really cool for an ABC book, just as an example. Kindness, that's good. Friendly talking animals. I know that's not in reality, but little kids talking animals, like I told you, the insect bullying story, that was pretty cool. A story with a message, wouldn't that be nice to, have a theme? Things like not lying, telling the truth, honesty, unconditional love, never giving up. Okay, so messages. A story with a message is something that is good too. All right, so like I said, keep in mind, you're going to have, if you do an ABC or a 1, 2, 3 book, you're going to have one sentence on every page. And if you're telling a story, I would say somewhere between 1 and 3. I wouldn't go over that because it's for a children's book, but you might have a third grader that reads it too. Okay? So if Mr. Bartlett needs to revamp any of this information, he can show these again, or he could share the link with you on YouTube and you could have that information. Thanks for being with me here. And like I said, if you need to finish your script, you can work on that today. Try to submit it to me by midnight tonight. It's Thursday, so Thursday, 11:59, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye, friends!